What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 21, and we are here back with the Detroit Tigers, of course, in Game 4 of the ALCS, because of course the error in the lost footage that kind of cheated us out of the first 3 games. But if you haven't, go back and watch that episode and take a little recap of the first 3 games of this playoff series. Because in this episode, we're going to be getting right back into the ALCS, going to Game 4 and getting the series over with and seeing if we end up making it to the World Series. So getting back to our lineup here, lefty on the mound, Sandoval. So we're going to do our usual thing that we have been doing of late, Basabe DHing. Cameron in right, and then Hernandez is going to be in left since we are facing a left-handed pitcher, and he hits left-handed pitching quite well. So that is going to be our lineup for the game, and Joey Wentz is going to be in the mound for us, who has been very hot of late. So hopefully he can give us another quality start in this playoffs. Alright, so into the game now, going by half inning, of course, at the beginning, and then going batter by batter once we get into the nitty-gritty of the game. Wentz, strong through 4 innings. We get our first run in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see how that one happened. Solo home run from Dalbec. That's kind of been a theme. He's had a bunch of solo homers in this series for us. Nothing doing for the Angels. Wentz, can he get through another inning? He does. He's at 84 pitches now, but he's about to face Castellanos Cespedes. And I don't know if we want to leave him in for that. His day might be done. Actually, he is quite a bit better against. Trout isn't that good against lefties. I think what we'll do is we'll go into a runner's scoring position and try to hit a leadoff double. Alright, we're gonna definitely get someone hot then. Oh, that's their bullpen. Yeah, our bullpen's a little depleted here. I mean, Manning could probably go today. Giles definitely can go. Jimenez can't go. Scabal can go, but he's the only lefty that can go. Yeah, cause we're a little short-handed. We're definitely just gonna have to go with Zach Hess here and see if hopefully that Wentz can work his way out of it. Okay, yeah, Castellanos, Wentz able to get him. Cespedes, can Wentz get him? No, that's gonna be double in the gap, and that's definitely gonna score Trout. So they're gonna tie the game up here in the bottom. Top of the 7th. Yeah, and that's going to be a triple for Cespedes as it gets deep into the gap. And Comerica, of course, center is pretty deep. And yeah, Cespedes run scoring triple. I'm going to pitch the Marsh. Oh, it looks like. Oh my gosh, he hit him. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get Hess into the game, see if he can get us out of this. 0-1 count to Hess. Runners moving the second. Looks like the throw too late. So second and third now. 1-1 count to Simmons. And Simmons ground one to short, but that run's going to score. So they take the lead there. And hopefully we can limit the damage. Nope, Stallings can't handle it. And runner moves over to third. Fletcher's up, 3-0 count. So this looks like he's gonna get walked here. Yeah, now McGuire is gonna be coming up, and now their lefties are coming up. But he does retire McGuire, so that's good. And then we're definitely gonna pitch Scabal next inning. So anything doing for us in this inning? Absolutely not. Go by runner's scoring position. Oh, and Tucker to lead off double. Rizzo 3-1 count. He walked him. Fantastic. Trout. Okay, he goes down looking. That's good. Just want to see these guys split. And Castellanos' numbers are pretty kind of whack. His gap power is really good against righties. But Cespedes can really hit lefties. Marsh. Honestly, he doesn't really have any split numbers, so we're going to warm up a righty here as soon as we can. And I guess it's going to have to be Michael Fulmer. Yikes. Yeah, we're definitely running. Oh my gosh. It looks like all of these are... I don't know, that one was a wild pitch, but I think it was Stallings' fault in the other two. Oh my gosh, and that one gets through. It's only going to score one though. But still. Okay, yeah, you're done. See if Fulmer can get out of this with us. I mean, yeah, he's a ground ball specialist, so hopefully he can turn two for us right here. But he strikes the better out looking. Now Marsh is up, full count. Hopefully he can get out of it. Looks like a lazy fly ball to left. Should be no problem for Hernandez and left. And he does make the catch, so kind of a rough inning for this there. Yikes. Fulmer. Yeah, nothing was doing for us in that inning. And then we're just gonna go to runner scoring position, and they get another leadoff man on. And okay, grounder. Runner's gonna stay at second. McGuire up now. Hopefully we can get him down. He's down looking. And Tucker's is an 0-2 count. And he flies out to Hernandez. Okay. So we're going to go batter by batter here. It's our last ups in this game. Dahlback's going to lead off as the 4-hitter, and he hits one deep out to left. That one's going back, and it's gone. So we bring down the lead to only a 1-run lead as Dahlback hits yet another home run. That's his second home run in this game. But he's also hit a lot of homers in the series. Okay, so then Kelly walks Basabe. So Hoskins coming up now. No count, it looks like. First pitch swinging is going to be, but they do bring in Diolis Guerrera to pitch to Hoskins, and he's going to single. That one gets down to the left. So Hoskins able to get on. And he is the winning run, and we're definitely going to pinch run for him. Candelario. I mean, anyone's faster than him. And then Hoskins, that is. Honestly, we might go with Benintendi. Benintendi or Paredes. I'm not really too concerned about covering first base. I mean, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I mean, if we are thinking about covering the field for Hoskins, I mean, Hernandez is probably going to slide over to first in this alignment anyway. You look at it, and Benintendi or Paredes can play left. But I guess at this point in his career, I think I'd rather have Paredes out there, at least to cover the rest of the game. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So another no count pitch here, and that's going to be a wild pitch that gets past the catcher. So now 2 runners in scoring position, and of course we now have Paredes on second, who can run. And Reyes is going to hit that one. Lazy fly ball out to left, and it's not going to be deep enough to score the runner. So that is going to be it for that. And they're going to walk Stallings. Now Almace is coming up, and we have a big decision to make here. He's been scorching hot in the playoffs. Absolutely scorching hot with the bat, especially of late. But of course, he's not usually good with the bat. I think it'd be the smartest decision to pinch hit for him. But the question is, who do we want to pinch hit with? And I don't know who that's going to be. If it's going to be Benintendi, do we want to let him hit? I mean, at this point, I feel like he's been so good that we should just let him hit for himself. I mean, he's literally been the best bat in this playoff series for us. I think we're just going to let him go at it. And he drives one out to left, to right. That is a line drive, but Basabe is going to tag and score. So we tie up the game. So, of course, he may not have gotten a base hit, but he did. He was able to extend the game for us at least, which is absolutely fantastic job. And now Daz Cameron, who has been probably our best hitter in the playoffs, cannot get things done. Strikes out on the curveball. So that is going to be the end of the ninth. But we do, of course, tie it up. And okay, now we need to cover the infield, and Dalbec can play first base too. I don't think he's really gotten any time at first though. I mean, we'd probably prefer to have him play third. Yeah, because I mean, his defensive ratings are better than Paredes, and then Hernandez. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with Hernandez at first, and then Paredes is gonna play left. So yeah, and then Ken Giles gives us a clean top of the 10th. So hopefully we can get it here. 2-3-4 are coming up this inning for us, and Castro right away hits one out on the left, and the left fielder was able to dive and stop it from getting to the wall for an extra base hit. So that's pretty big for them. But we are going to keep having to trudge on in this inning. Easy fly out to right for Hernandez. 3-1 count to Dahlback, and he walks. So we have 2 men on. Not going to pinch run for Dahlback at this point. They bring in Buttrey, who was good for them in limited innings. Basabe is up, and he gets plunked. So bases loaded and only 1 out. Yikes. And he also freaking gets hurt. I wonder what injury it's going to be this time for him. But, actually, we can do really whatever we want here. We definitely want to bring in Benintendi. And he is going to DH. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that Basabe wasn't in the field for us. So 1-1 count to Benintendi, where he has a chance to win another game for us this year. And he hits one into center field, and that one gets down, and everyone's gonna score, and this game is over. Benintendi with a line drive hit that Trout just couldn't make a play on, and unbelievable. And I'm an idiot because Benintendi wasn't the one hitting. He was on first base, but Paredes is going to be the one who gets the walk-off hit, of course. One of the top prospects in the organization, definitely the top hitting prospect in the organization at the start of this series, and he does it for us, getting us out of this one. So we tie up the series at 2 with a very clutch hit from Paredes. Unbelievable job by him. And we move on to Game 5, where, of course, we have a new series, and pretty much anything can happen at this point. Basabe, it's sprained elbow and certain so I think, hang on, I think we're going to put him on the playoff DL. We need to get out of this real quick, because he's definitely not going to be back for the series. And injured list, I guess, we're going to wait on We're gonna wait on his injury diagnosis to see what we're gonna do with him. He's just not gonna be in the lineup, but I don't want to lose him for the World Series if we can avoid doing that. And so this is kind of our new look lineup now with without him. Hernandez in center. I don't think I really like that. Why? I don't know why it's moving Reyes over to right. I don't understand that. But we want Cameron in right. What are his outfield ratings like? We definitely want. I don't know why it's putting Hernandez in center, but we want Reyes in center, Cameron in right, and Paredes is DHing now. And Ohtani's on the mound again for them, and then DeGrom taking the mound for us. Of course, our ace. Okay, so moving along, going by half inning at the beginning of this game, and someone got hurt. Please don't be DeGrom. Oh my gosh, it was DeGrom. No way. Shoot. Oh boy, who do we go with here? I think we go with Brendan White. Yikes, well that's terrible. So I guess we're gonna let White go for a while here until he's supposed to get tired. Stallings is a solo home run, so we get on the board. Bottom of the third. And White's done. Our bullpen is kind of spent at this point, honestly, but we do have 4 guys that we can move, and White cannot give us another inning. So Hess comes in, and he does do the job in that inning, and then honestly, we're just gonna mop up the rest of this game with all these righties and just hope that it works out. We don't score there. And they put a 3 spot up against him. Yeah. Looks like 2 hits, and then Mike Trout did a 3-run homer. Yikes. Alright, we're going to go with Giles next. See if we can get anything back. Nope. Giles keeps it scoreless. We're just running out of arms here, and we're gonna have to go with a lefty here. I think it's just gonna have to be Milner. Anything doing? Oh, we get a run back. Okay. Solo home run from Hoskins. Another solo homer from one of the power bats in our lineup. And we're going to bring in Milner to face Rizzo. 3-1 count. Please do not walk him. We're literally bringing you in to mostly just get him out. And he does. Shallow fly to right. So that gets him down. And then Mike Trout up next. Hopefully Milner can get him. And he does get him, but it's not how we want. He hits Trout, so 2 men on now. Marsh is up. Slow roller to third. And we get out of the inning. So that's good. And we move to the bottom of the 8th, where Matt Manning is we're gonna give him the rest of this game, honestly. And hopefully we can win it the rest of the game and before extras at least. Almea settling in. He hits one out to right. Lazy fly ball though. Marsh is there, no problem. Daz Cameron, we need a big hit here in the bottom of the 8th. Tying it up would be huge, but Cameron cannot do anything. So Matt Manning, he's gonna be the guy. What can he do? 2 runners on for Andrelton Simmons. And he hits slow roller up the middle and force out at second, it looks like. So we're down to our last 3 outs here in the 9th. Hopefully we can get things going here and get the win. Dahlbeck starts off the inning, looks strong. Shallow single into center field. Trout was playing deep in center, it looks like, and that was kind of normal distance. So, but either way, the ball does get down. And Castro coming up, he hits one the short, flips the second, flips the first, and is that a double play? And it is. So we're immediately down to our last out. This game, Paredes, who's the hero last game, but he will not play hero this time. An easy ground to the second, and we end up losing 3-2, and that one really hurts. It also really adds insult to injury that Jacob deGrom got hurt. Only moderate effect though, so we're definitely going to keep him on the roster, at least for now. And it looks like his new injury was a bruised knee. Basabe's injury, at least. So we're going to keep him on. And we have an off day, which we really need for the sake of our pitching staff. I mean, we are absolutely decimated. Okay, yeah, injury diagnosis, we already know that today. Yeah, so game 6 and game 7, and our back's against the wall now, so we really need to get a win here to get out of the series and move on. Myers is going to be on the hill for us, and Richards, their best starter, is going to be on the hill for them. So, it's quite the matchup. And we're going to do our usual thing. Cameron to right, Basabe DH, and Paredes in left. And we're going to start. I mean, I probably wouldn't rather have anyone else on the mound than Myers. I mean, of course, we'd want deGrom on the mound, but it's also good to have our number 2 man, and of course, probably our top prospect in this Tigers organization, pitching for us when our backs are against the wall and we're trying to fight off elimination. And it looks like Hoskins scored on a stalling single, and that was our first run of the game. In the bottom of the first, going forward, a bunch of scoreless innings here from Myers. Oh, they scored 1 to tie it up, and there was a solo home run from Ohtani. Of course, that's the thing that sucks about him when he's not pitching, besides the fact that, of course, he's not a good pitcher in this save. And okay, so Myers, give us another inning. He does, and he's going to give us the next inning to this middle of the kind of middle to back of the Angels lineup has really been struggling, and we get 2 runs. Nice. It'd be really awesome here because, of course, we had the day off before, but Myers going deep in this game is really going to save our bullpen. Yeah, single by Paredes, single by Reyes. And then looks like, yeah, there's an error on a batted ball by Almeas, and both of them scored. And Myers gives us the 7th. He does, but they get a run back. I assume it was like some sort of hit. Yeah, it was a solo homer by Trout. And that's going to do it for Myers' day, and we're going to bring in one of our lefties. That's their bullpen. Yeah, we definitely don't want to bring in any of their guys. Yeah, Scabal is going to be... Now Milner is going to be our guy. See if we can do anything in the 8th. Leadoff double by Dalbeck. See if we can get any insurance runs here to extend our lead. And okay, he strikes out. See if we can do anything here. Hoskins looks like he's going to be having no count here. So first pitch swinging, and he pops up. Of course, Hoskins never really swings at the first pitch. He's a pretty refined approach. And looks like, yeah, Paredes chases and strikes out. So nothing doing there for us. Milner's going to come in, but he's going to be on the shortest leash of all time. He's coming in to face these 3 batters minimum. And then we're going to address anything that we need after that. So he gets able to give us those 3 batters, and that's it. And Trout's going to be leading off the inning next inning. And we're going to go right to Jimenez next inning and count on him to bring us home. Reyes hitting one out to left, shallow but dropping fast. Cespedes is able to catch the ball. Stallings up next. 1-2 count to him. and he strikes out looking. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get an insurance run here. Almace is up 1-0 count. And he hits one out the left, lazy fly ball. So it's going to be a 1-run game where we're heading into the ninth. And it's all going to be up to Jimenez, who's going to try to get the save for us and get us to another day. Facing Trout. Jimenez, of course, closer. He was first in the Major League Baseball in saves. Trout 2 for 3 on the day. Trout hits 2 left, but that's very, very playable for the left fielder Paredes. Has been 1 out down in the 9th inning. Castellanos up next. No count to him. He hits one out to center. Reyes cannot make the play. That ball goes all the way out to the wall, and Castellanos has a double. So to make things more dramatic, Castellanos gets an extra base hit for the Angels, and so there's a man in scoring position with 1 out and now 2. Cespedes goes down swinging. Taylor Ward up. Of course, Rendon got hurt earlier in this series, and Ward, his replacement, is not going to come up and do it. So we're going to be moving to Game 7 in the ALCS to see if we make the World Series. Unbelievable that this Tigers team that was, even by run differential, is only projected to win 83 games, but of course still would have won the division. So a team that probably wouldn't be in the playoffs, and if they're in any other division, is coming up here, and looks like Basabe's injury is cleared up, so he's going to be able to play the field for us now. And Jose Quintana, the veteran left-hander, is going to be on the mound, and he's going to be helping determine if we make it to the World Series. It's kind of crazy to think that we're in this kind of spot where we have the opportunity to go. I definitely did not expect this franchise to turn around as quickly as it has. Looks like Castellanos tagged up and scored for their first run of the game. Quintana, a couple other scoreless innings though, but they are able to score a second run and a solo home run for Trout. Another solo home run for him. Yikes. He's been kind of eating us alive this series. Definitely showing that he wants to do some stuff in the postseason, and they score another run on Simmons scoring, I believe. Quintana, his day is done. And who do we go with here? I think we have to go with Scaball for, actually no. Let's quick look at these guys at the bottom lineup splits. Yeah, Fletcher can hit lefties. I know McGuire can't. Simmons, don't really care about his ratings against anybody, to be honest. Although he has got a big hit or two for them in this series. Scaball, see what he can do for us. And yikes, 2 guys on for him. Oh, please get it. Okay, yeah, I thought that was going to the outfield, but no problem for Hoskins. So we're going to warm up Giles for us and see anything doing in the 7th for us. Absolutely not, because why would there? 2 runners in scoring position for Scaball, and they got more runs on what I assume was a Marsh homer. Get us through this inning. Oh my gosh, and they get another run. Yikes, and we're just going to turn the rest of the regular play over to Manning. And we can't do anything. And it looks like our luck is kind of out. Down 5 runs in the top of the 9th. It does not look like we're going to go. And now 2 outs away from elimination. As he grounds out, now Kyle Keller they're looking to him to shut down the rest of this game. Dahlback is up. Can he get anything going for us? And it looks like we do have a little life as he hits one out to the center field wall, and that's going to be a double. So we do have a runner in scoring position as we move forward in this game. And Basabe up, of course, he's been clutch for us in the series, and he hits one out to right. That one's going back to the wall. back to the wall, and it looks like Marsh runs out of room, so Basabe hits a 2-run homer, and we have life here in the 9th inning as Basabe hits a 2-run home run, and now it looks like Hoskins gets hit, and Paredes is going to come up to the plate. They immediately take their previous pitcher out of the game, and Zach Kelly's into the game, and Paredes is up, and okay, it looks like Paredes had a swinging bunt, and he got out. So Reyes is up, and I think we're going to pinch hit for him because he's not been good in the postseason, and Benintendi's is the guy we're going to use. See if he can do anything for us. See what he can do. 1-1 count for Benintendi, so he's coming up. And Benintendi drives one out to right. Fielder racing back, and Marsh makes the catch. So that's a heartbreaking loss. Looked like that ball was going to carry all the way out to the wall at least and hit the wall, but Marsh is able to race back and makes the catch, and the Angels are moving on to the World Series, and we're left losing in Game 7. So wow, I mean, we kind of did try to come back at the very end of that game, but it was too late. Alvarez didn't strike out a lot of guys, but just didn't give up many hits, and he was really good for them in this series. Of course, he wasn't good in real life. I mean, in the regular season, he gave them 8 1/3 today, which is incredible. And Quintana only got us through 5, not 5 great innings either. And then Scabal and Giles both gave up a run in their respective innings that they were given. And yeah, I mean, that just sucks to, of course, we didn't expect to even make it this far in the series, but that sucks to lose, but we will be back for sure as we've built our team towards the future, of course. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode when we move on to the off season.